So hi, this is Mayank Trivedi and today we are going to talk about the projectile motion. So to start projectile motion, first we talk about what is projectile motion. What is projectile motion? So to understand what is projectile motion, let us consider a ball that is thrown by a man with initial velocity u with some angle theta. Then this ball travels under the effect of gravity, and this type of motion is called projectile motion. So in this condition, if we throw that ball with initial velocity u, then this ball has two components of velocity. One is at horizontal direction, that is ux, and that is equal to u cos theta. As we already know about how we resolve any vector, if there is any vector a making an angle theta with horizontal, then we can break these vector with two components. One is a cos theta and other is a sin theta, and the component with theta is a cos theta, and component without that is not with theta is called a sin theta. So similarly, if we break, as velocity is a vector quantity, then we can break it in two components, that is u cos theta and u sin theta. Okay, so that u cos theta moves this ball horizontally, and this u sin theta helps this ball to move upward, right? So if this ball goes from a and reaches the point b, the total time taken by this ball is called time of flight, is called time of flight. So total time of journey of this projectile motion of this ball is called time of flight, and the horizontal distance that this ball covers is called the range, so AB is the range, as it covers AB distance. So AB is the range, or we can say that horizontal range. And as the body moves upward, and at this some point uh, in a vertical direction, the velocity of this ball becomes zero when it reaches at its maximum height. So this is called the maximum height, where the velocity of this ball becomes zero, maximum height. So this if we name this as ma, so here am is maximum height. So in any projectile, if we throw a ball, first ball velocity decreases, and at the certain point, that is at the maximum height, the ball velocity becomes zero, and then again increases as body starts move in the direction of acceleration, so its velocity going to increase. Okay, so first velocity decreases, then after the maximum height, velocity starts increasing. Okay, so let we are going to move forward. So let's talk about how we can calculate the time of flight. How we can calculate time of flight. So as I told you, if we throw any object or a body with initial velocity u with an angle theta, so it has two component. One is at horizontal direction and other is at vertical direction, and body moves like this. So time taken by the body to reaches from A to B is called time of flight. So for finding this time, if we consider any torch here, and this torch emit light and makes the shadow of that body at this wall. This is the wall. So what we see that the shadow of the ball moves like, first it moves upward and reaches at the maximum height, then again it moves downward in downward direction, and it reaches at its initial position again. So the time taken by this ball shadow to go upward and then comes back at its initial position is also time of flight, as the shadow is also moving as the ball is moving, like ball is going at the maximum height, then shadow is at its maximum height, then this ball starts going downward, then this shadow start going downward, and when this shadow reaches at point B, this body reaches at point B, then its shadow reaches again at point from where it start. So the time of flight is basically the time taken by this shadow to again come at that position from where it start. So if uh, this shadow comes back to its initial position, then what we say, the displacement is 0, and in the vertical direction the velocity is only u sine theta, right? In vertical direction the velocity is only u sine theta, and the time taken by the shadow to go upward and then again come at original position, that is initial position. So time is equals to time of flight, that is capital T, and acceleration is equals to minus g. So if we have equation s is equals to ut plus half at square, then we can write in the place of u we can write u sine theta, and in the place of t we can write capital T, and in the place of a we can write g, and in the place of t again we can write capital T, and in the place of s we can write 0, right? If you do not able to see, I am writing this over there. We have written in the place of s we have written 0, and in the place of u I have written u sine theta, and in the place of small t I have written capital T, and minus 1 by 2. In the place of a I have written g, and in the place of t again I have written capital T square. So if we send this on